Hey, Albay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team. Sorry, my voice is messed up. I just woke up. Seriously, I always shoot my videos mainly in the morning, but usually I start shooting a video like 1 or 2 hours after I wake up. But today I just woke up, and the reason why I'm doing this is because, dude, I can't believe myself, but I was uploading the Japanese version of this video and I fainted and I woke up this morning and my PC, everything was on, and I'm like, I forgot to do my English version, and I just started it right after I woke up. So I woke up like 5 minutes ago and I'm doing it right now because I have to leave my home soon and I can't, I wanted to do it beforehand. So this is gonna come in like 10 hours, 12 hours, right? So I really can't wait. It's gonna be here soon. And this Schneider, here it is, the details. Well, it's not the whole detail, but in the Arabic club station, they announced a little bit more in depth of the new Schneider and the HA MULLER, so I'll be going over these two topics. And this Schneider, as you can see here, since it's Arabic, it's the opposite of the normal cards. So the red part, 19,000 is the offense, 15,000 is defense, 16,000 is physical. So I have many audiences that can speak that's from Middle East, so I think they've already seen the official broadcast, or if you're watching this right now, you know what's what more than me. But what I heard from my friends around me, I would like to explain. I don't understand Arabic, but I got my friends to let me understand what's going on. So let me introduce all that. So his offense is 19,391, which is fairly good. But on top of this, he gets an additional 20% when he's in the penalty area, which means his overall offense will be around 23k inside. And if it's 23k and physical should be around 20k, if you just simply divide that by 3 evenly, his offensive stats should be like 7,500 at least. Yeah, probably above 8,000, because I heard in the Arabic club station, the staff person said he's weighted on shot. That's what I heard. So if it's weighted on shot, I just divided this 23k evenly, and he already has like 8,000. So he should have something at like around like late 8,000s or even 9,000s, I think, which will make this Schneider have like above probably 13k overall shot. And if he has that much, it's like the same level as Fesh Schneider. Yeah. But so I think this guy, in terms of shot, of course, he'll have will for those who's gonna be using this, will have to think carefully how to use him, because outside the penalty box, he's not as strong. So if you try to dribble past all the opponent defenders, it's not gonna be that easy like when you're using Fesh Schneider. So that's the hard part about a penalty area master. But once you're inside, he's gonna be strong, because like if you think about national team Kazuo or Masao, they are extremely strong inside the penalty box, and that's how these kind of characters are. Yeah. And this guy also has as a sub skill, his main skill, as you guys know, is loop fire shooting skill, which I think is gonna be a combination shot with cults, obviously. And then his sub skill is interception from the icon that's on, and also 1-2. Yeah, that makes sense, right? 1-2, because you want to bring him into the penalty area. So if he has high pass stats, that will be really good. It's gonna be easier for us to handle this character. Yeah. And as I've been saying, it's penalty area master 20% for the passive, and then team skill. I can't read Arabic, but it says GK forward and it says 13%, and I heard this is agility European 13% or forward goalkeeper 13. So it's the agility version of Larson's team skill. Yeah. So I think this is gonna be good. This is the first agility type of this team skill at the moment. But if this releases in the future, and you'll be able to put 3 of these team skills, then you can make 39% for all the positions. And if you can do that, I think what Clab is aiming to do with this Schneider is, of course, you have to differentiate this Schneider to Fest Schneider or other Schneiders, right? And because Fest Schneider is a Fest, he can't just simply go above that, right? It's gonna be insane. I mean, people won't be satisfied. So what I think they're trying to do is, Fest Schneider is still strong, I think. But the thing is, that guy's passive is type link, right? So if you're using toughness European, that Fest Schneider is probably gonna be the best Schneider, even still after this guy comes out. But because his team skill is agility European, but forward goalkeeper can be anything, right? So in this type of teams, using this Schneider might be better than using Fest Schneider, because Fest Schneider, it's type link, and if you put other color characters inside, Fest Schneider's stats will go down 1%. So yeah, I think that's how they are trying to differentiate this character. Yeah. So that's all the information I have for Schneider, and let's move on to Muller. I think more people are curious about how Muller's hidden abilities are than Schneider, even though Schneider is a new character. And this guy is going to be like this. So let's look at his stats first. It says 17,832 and 16,076. So it's the opposite because it's Arabic. So this 17,832 is physical, and then 16,076 is saving. Okay, so saving is going to go up by 200, and physical is going up by 300, and which means each of these sector or punch, catch, speed, power, technique will probably go up 100. Because if you think back, Aoi 2018 and Rivol, they were like that too. They only got up 100 each for the original stats, right? So I think that's the case for Muller as well. So in terms of stats boost, it's not that big, but and also okay, before I go on to the hidden abilities skills, his team skill will also change. It's gonna be agility and toughness type 7%. So this used to be, I think it was agility type 7%, but it's better than that. It now can boost also the toughness, but 7% is not big. Today there's 15-13%, and in those era, I don't think, although it's gonna cover 2 colors, it's still not gonna be used by many people. But yeah, it's changing. And for passive, it's not changing. It's 30% as is. And yeah, so what's his hidden abilities? There's gonna be 5, and one of the 5 is the bottom one. It's going to cancel the skill block. So that in the previous video I took, I predicted that it's gonna come, and it came. But the other ones were way different from my prediction, because I thought there was gonna be something that will buff the team, but actually he's not buffing anyone. He's only gonna buff himself. So that's how Clab decided to differentiate this guy from JY Muller, who already has hidden ability, and he's also a Muller. So what they did is instead they gave like percentage boost per each situation to this MULLER. So for example, I can't read Arabic, but it says for where it says 5%, there's 2, right? That's when he's shot from an opponent high or low ball shot. Yeah. So whether it's high ball or low ball shot like Skylab Hurricane or Skylab Twin, he gets 5% boost as long as the opponent shoots like high or low ball. Yeah. Plus, well, yeah, those are the 2 slots, and the other ones are he's gonna get safety zone 3%. So that's, I think many of you already know, but 2018 Wakabayashi has it, or Salinas has it, but if the opponent shoots from outside the penalty, you get a boost on the parameter, and this time this guy will get 3% boost. And also the last one is full power. What was it? I forgot. The one that Rivo or Tsubasa from 2018 has. Full power. When the full power is on, you get a boost. Yeah, that's the one he has. So it's really unique. So in any situation, I think MULLER will have somewhat boost from the hidden ability skill, which is very unique. So he gets 5-5-3-3, but you can't do the math. Like, you can't add all this and say like he's gonna get 16%. No, it's not gonna work like that. There's gonna be different situation all the time, and whatever situation there will be, he will face, he will get whatever percentage up. That's how this guy is. So it's really unique, but he's gonna get buffed for almost like 90% for sure of some kind. Yeah. And the reason why I say 90% is you can fight against this MULLER and make him not get any buff. That is when you get into the opponent penalty area and shoot ground shot when his full power is not on for sure. Yeah. So that's like when the game starts, if you do it right away, or when you see the opponent use full power and when that finishes. Those are the cases that you know he can't get any buffs. Yeah. So that's gonna be it. So let's go over how strong he'll be after when you do the math per each hidden skill activates. So this is on the left is the hidden ability JY MULLER, the red MULLER. So he became really strong, right? He got stats boost by big time, unlike this 2018, and his overall catching stats is 13,679 when his hidden abilities are activated. So which means European player 2%, this will be activated for sure, and on top of this 5% if the opponent is Japanese, his Japanese killer will activate. So that's 13,679, and if you use 99 MULLER windmill, his overall catching stats will be 67k at max, and around 63.8k without the Japanese player killer. So if it's non-Japanese, it's gonna be the left figure on the bottom, right? And opposed to this times MULLER, let's say if his full power thing is activated, so this one can easily be activated by at your timing, because all you have to do, of course, like I said earlier, if the opponent comes into your penalty box right after the game and shoots, then this MULLER can't do full power or anything, so he might not get any hidden ability skill. But yeah, basically this full power 3% can be activated at your own timing. So you can think that this will mainly, that's why I said 90% of the times something will be on. You can control this part. Yeah. So the other ones are like, it depends on what the opponent will do. So you can't control what the opponent will do. So yeah. So he gets 3%. So if you do 3% on top of his original stats, that already has 100 increase from the hidden, evolution. His overall catching stats will be 11,938, and if you multiply windmill 99, which is 490, his overall catching stats will be 76k. 76. Of course, I'm including his passive, which is, and I'm doing the math at 30%. So when the stamina is max, but his highest stats, or when the passive is fully activated, it's gonna be 76k with just 3% hidden skill on. So this is crazy. 76, man. This MULLER, JY MULLER that you're watching now, is 67k at max. So it's like almost like 9,000 difference. 9,000 difference, and this will 90% of the times be activated at your own timing. So this guy is, as you can see already, going to be strong for sure. And if you activate the 5%, which means if the opponent shoots the high or low ball shot, his shooting stats will be 12,170, which is like 200 better than what I just said for full power. So when that happens, his catching stats at level 99 windmill will be 77.5k. This is like even better because his skill boost is 5%, 2% more. Yeah, 77,500. Okay, 76,000 for 3% boost, 77.5%. What am I saying? 77,500 for 5% boost. So low or high ball. And so when I said 3% boost, 76k, it can happen when full power is on, or safety zone is activated, right? Or another case could be that it could be duplicated, like safety zone plus full power. So you can do 6% at the same time, right? Or like you can't do safety zone and low ball, because opponent will be inside the penalty area when he's gonna be shooting the low ball or high ball. So when that's the case, you can't activate duplication of 5% plus safety zone 3%, but you can do low ball plus full power. So at max, this guy's passive, hidden skill can be activated at 8%. Yeah, high ball plus full power. Well, to be exact, right, if you receive the ball, if the opponent receives the ball on the penalty box line, it becomes outside the penalty. It's gonna be this game, I don't know why, but it's low ball, it's up in the air, but it doesn't count as inside the penalty if you're on the line. So when that happens, right, he can't activate everything. So that means he will get like 11% boost, but that's not realistic. So let's just talk about what's realistic. So I just went over 3% boost stats and 5% boost stats, and then there is full power plus penalty area, safety zone. So that's 3 plus 3, and that's gonna be 6%. And when you do the 6%, his catching stats will become 12,285, and his overall, when you do windmill on top of this, it's gonna be 78,255. 78,255. Man, this is strong, right? This is strong, and this is possible. This is totally realistic, because if the opponent shoots from outside the penalty and you just press the full power on, then you can make it true, you know. So this is gonna be really strong. And even on top of this, if the opponent shoots low or high ball and you press the full power button, which is definitely possible, because like I said, full power button is, you know, manually handled. So when the shot comes to Mueller, you can press the button there, which means if you see that opponent shoots like Descendant Raiju, just press it right there, and then you can get 8%. And if you do 8%, his catching stats will become 12,517, and his overall stats, including windmill skill power, it's gonna be 79.7k. 79.7. That's almost like 80k. So this dude is gonna be strong. I think he'll be able to go up against super strong shooters like Tachibana, who has very good on low and high ball, or like Margus, or like Vulcan, or what have you. You know, there's so many characters who has good or very good when it's high or low ball, but this guy will also have 5% boost. So I think he's gonna be able to fight against any character now. Any character. And unlike Wakabayashi or Wakashimazu, the first characters, this guy's skill will be activated against anyone. It doesn't have to be Japanese, it doesn't have to be it's about situation. So does Mueller have full max stamina? Did the opponent shoot high ball? Did he shoot from outside the penalty box? Is your full power on? These are what's going to boost this Mueller, right? So I really love the way they did this. This is what I like, because like my personal opinion is first Wakabayashi, first Wakashimazu, these are the characters. On the left is Wakabayashi, on the right is Wakashimazu. These guys are strong, as you can see on the bottom. If you do PSGGK level 99, this guy will have 76k, Wakabayashi, and if first Wakashimazu does the newest skill at level 99, he's gonna have almost 5k. These guys are strong, but like I said, Mueller is even better than this when his stamina is max. Of course, his power will go down gradually, but still, you know, it's strong. And instead of these characters being non-Japanese killer or Asian killer, this Mueller doesn't choose nationalities or colors of the opponent. It doesn't matter. And my personal opinion is I don't like the way they do like Japanese killer or non-Japanese killer, or like type killer or whatever killer, because in this game, right, you don't know who your opponent is at PvP, right? And if you only know after the game starts, and by the time game starts you can't decide which goalkeeper to go with. So if you're using, for example, Wakabayashi, and you see that your opponent is red Japanese, you already know that you have disadvantage, but you can't do anything about it until second half, right? Whereas Mueller, it doesn't matter who your opponent is, and what matters is how the opponent plays. It's the play style, you know. And I like that, because you have to, it makes you think, it makes the opponent think, or the person who's using this Mueller think how to control your like stamina so that you get max boost at a really important point. And your opponent will at the same time try to make your boost less. So what they'll probably try to do is shoot from like, try to get into the penalty box. Don't do like low or high ball or whatever, you know. So that's what I like. And so this Mueller, I think, is gonna be really good. As you can see here, the number one goalkeepers today are these two, right? And their maximum is 76 or 75k. But like I said, for Mueller at max, he can go like almost 80k. So this Mueller is stronger than anybody at the moment, but it gradually decreases. So yeah, but this guy is strong for sure, as you can see. So please, let's look forward. It's gonna come in like 12 hours. Yeah, less than 12 hours, like 10 hours. So let's look forward. So I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for those who haven't yet. And sorry, my video for English was late, but yeah, it's here. So let's look forward, and I might not be able to upload anything else today, but I will definitely do a gacha video over the weekend, so stay tuned for that. Please do subscribe so that you'll know when my video is uploaded. Okay, bye.